Stop scrolling if you want to hear about one of the most bizarre relationship moments ever. This is a story about a woman named Emma and her boyfriend, Jake, who woke her up at 2 a.m. demanding dinner, and how she handled it. Emma had been seeing Jake for a couple of months. At first, everything seemed perfect. Jake was sweet, funny, and good-looking. They'd spent time at each other's places, enjoyed date nights, and overall, it was a normal relationship. Sure, there were a few minor quirks, but nothing alarming. Jake was currently overwhelmed at work. Several colleagues had quit, leaving him with more responsibility. He needed to concentrate on fixing a system so he could work remotely. To help him focus, they agreed to spend the weekend at Emma's quieter place. Friday was fine. They stayed in, and Jake worked between moments together. On Saturday, though, things went sideways. The stress at work doubled. Jake wasn't eating the food Emma made, which was fine. She reminded him leftovers were in the fridge. By 11 p.m., Jake was still at his laptop, and Emma went to bed. At 2 a.m., Jake woke Emma up. He shook her and said he was hungry. Confused, Emma reminded him of the leftovers and tried to go back to sleep. But Jake got grumpy, demanding she make something fresh. He even mentioned coconut shrimp, though Emma was half asleep and just stared, unsure what was happening. When Emma didn't respond, Jake snapped at her for not doing her duty as his girlfriend. That's when Emma woke up fully and told him to get out of her house. Jake's attitude shifted to apologetic, but Emma was firm. She packed his stuff, threw his car keys at him, and made him leave. Jake looked stunned, apologizing and trying to hug her, but Emma was done. It was Sunday morning, and by Monday night, she refused to speak to him despite his calls and texts. She was annoyed and baffled by his behavior and wasn't ready to engage. The next day, Jake came to Emma's workplace to explain. Apparently, his friends had seen a video where women were woken up to cook for their men as a loyalty test. They wanted to see if their girlfriends would do the same. Jake admitted it was a terrible idea and was surprised when Emma broke up with him. He was calm but sad and accepted it. Emma made it clear she wasn't dealing with any drugs or mental health issues on Jake's part, just bad judgment and surface-level work stress. She also said the relationship was short and not serious enough for unconditional love arguments. In the end, Emma thanked everyone for the support and said she planned to treat herself with a nice bottle of wine. She's done settling for ridiculous behavior and has moved on. What would you do if your partner woke you up at 2 a.m. demanding food as a loyalty test? Would you make the dinner or tell them to leave? Let me know your thoughts.